Hello guys and ghouls, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? I decided to try a new hello. I hope nobody hated it, but I'm feeling it's my birth month. So for me, August feels a little more spooky, even though it's the beginning of spooky for me. It always has been, like usually my birthday, but now that I've been making a big princessy deal out of the whole month of August, which started out as a joke. I mean, it's still pretty much a joke. Like, I'm not really like, it's my birthday month, shower me with love and affection. But like, it's my birthday month, you know? That being said, I'm feeling a little more spooky. So today I went to, Tractor Supply of all places. It's not a very Heather place to be, I know. Like sometimes I go to Menards, also not a lot for me. You know, sometimes, every once in a while, not to get myself too off track right from the beginning, but sometimes I feel a little bit hands-on with the house fixing, just not usually. Usually I don't want to mess anything up, or I've been working so David does it, or hopefully just stuff doesn't break, but Tractor Supply is not, I think I've been there like 3 times in my life, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just not a very Heather place to go, right? However, let me say, I was watching the Black Hearts Club, and I will link them below. I'm sure you've probably heard of them if you like Halloween-y things at all. They do, it's Derek and Ashley. They're like a set of besties, across the country besties. Very interesting that they run their channel together. And they do a lot of like, you know, they go to like Home Goods and Target, and I almost said Kmart, Walmart. I miss Kmart, man. I know I was only a little kid when it was around, but I miss Kmart. You know, all of the places. And they show you like the things that are coming out. There's a blow mold from Cracker Barrel that, oh my God, I wanted so bad. And there's like the only Cracker Barrel that I know of that was within like pretty easy proximity, closed. And I know you can get them online, but I didn't jump on that in time. By the time I saw them, actually Derek from the Black Hearts Club, I think he said, you'll have to try to find them in the stores, you know, because they're sold out. I think that was him that said it. But it was like a haunted house. It's so cool. And I could just picture it in my front yard, but no, was not meant to be, I guess. However, they were showing a Tractor Supply that had solar yard sticks, yard decorations. And I know I showed it in this little video clip that's coming up, but probably, I guess, another day, because I was already really excited. I got it, is where I'm going with this. It was like a witch silhouette, and behind her was lit up like the Halloween sunset sky, which, you know, I'm big on my Twilights and Halloween sunset color schemes, right? And so I went for that reason. I filmed a little bit in there of just like what kind of stuff they have. They have this really cool big spooky scarecrow, which I love. Scarecrows like that. I don't know why, I always have. One of my fondest memories of going to, we have a Scream park pretty close by, and it's pretty great. If anybody's heard of the Niles Scream Park, it's kind of nearby. It's definitely drivable. We used to go there quite a bit. And they have characters, you know, they have like haunted brides and vampires and, you know, every sort of, they have clowns, which is not my favorite, but not just in the attractions, but just walking around. And I regret so hard not thinking like, oh, can I take a picture? But they had this really cool like burlap sack face skeleton. And not skeleton, scarecrow. And he had come up when I was standing in line for something, and you know, he had done the like bow thing. Oh, I loved him so much. Like anyway, they had a cool animatronic one, just very cool stuff. I will show you at the end of the video, probably. I don't know, I have to edit it in and put some music over it because I didn't do any talking or anything. So yeah, that'll be something that if you want to stick around at the end, it was there. And like I said, in another video, I'll have to get a picture of it during the day and at night, because like I was so excited. I went and set it out in my yard, and this instructions say to like charge it for, you know, a full 10 hours before you run it and everything. So that's what I have it out now, so that while I'm sleeping tomorrow during daylight hours, it can be charging. So yeah, regrettably, I can't really go get a good picture of it. It would be a nighttime picture anyway. So we went there, and I feel like I had a reason for telling you all that besides, I just, you know, Halloween is in the air. Like, it started with this Summerween stuff. Like, I showed you some Summerween stuff from Walmart. And a lot of places had Summerween, trust me, by watching the Black Arts Club and a few other channels. I know for a fact that Summerween was a big thing. Walmart did it, which is primarily where I got anything Summerween-ish. I got a tote bag and some like shopping list notepads and my blankets and such. But a lot of places were very Summerweeny. And you know me, like I've always talked about having like reverse seasonal depression. And August, even though it's still summer, I recognize that our days are definitely getting shorter. Like the sun is setting around 8:30 to 9, somewhere in there. Maybe closer to 9, but it's 8 something. It's like 8:58 or something like that. And I know in July, at the beginning of July, the end of June, it was setting at around 9:30. So noticeably shorter days. We're on the, for me, positive end of the spectrum of that. I know a lot of you guys are not looking forward to the darker evenings, and that stuff that makes my heart glow. Like the dark makes my heart light up, you know? I know I'm a little bit of an oddity, like, well, maybe not. Maybe I'm around some kindred spirits here, but see what I did there? Halloween, kindred spirits. Anyway, sorry, I'm in a pretty good mood today. But yeah, I've just been feeling better. My voice has not necessarily been, I guess it sounds better than yesterday's video or today's video, or I lose track of time of when videos are coming out and being recorded right now, because I'm actually keeping up with them for the most part. I'm still waiting on my Halloween stuff from Hobie. And a couple of you guys said that you've had issues with it, like entering the US and getting caught up in customs. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's it. It just seems odd that it went down to Kentucky and is still caught up. I don't know. I didn't think Kentucky had like a customs. I guess I thought entering the US was just, and it did go through New York is the thing. So that's where I assumed it cleared customs. And then it went on towards Indiana, got to Indiana, and then went, southwards. So I don't know. I guess it'll show up when it shows up, but I'm very excited to get that. I still have to stop by my P.O. box because I know I have some mail in there too, and I forgot to get it today because we went out. We went out and saw Jurassic World, which I guess we were a little late to the party on that one. This is turning into like a vloggy video, isn't it? Already. Grab a drink, guys. We're 10 minutes in and we're still talking about today for me. We went and saw Jurassic World, which I don't know, like I'm a big kid when it comes to like dinosaurs and stuff like that too. Like, I was the kid that loved dinosaurs, that had like the little plastic figurines, you know, grew up to love Godzilla. Because really, isn't Godzilla really a big monster dinosaur? I mean, kinda. But yeah, that was just, I don't know. Even if they're getting, like David said, they're getting predictable. He didn't hate it, but he didn't love it. I loved it because I was just like, dinosaurs, you know. I am a child, I guess, when it comes to things like that. But so we did that today, and it was fun, you know. It was fun to just have a day out. We went to Menards, but Menards was not, I wanted to film in there too. Like, I was going to add that to the Tractor Supply videos for the end. But they had, like, at first I walked in and I was like, there doesn't seem to be very much Halloween going on in the normal areas. And then I found one cart, you know, like they haven't unloaded it yet. One, it still had the boxes and everything, but I saw pumpkin garland and bat garland poking out. So they're getting there. Maybe like next week or something. Yeah. So all of that being said, I also came home to this city. Isn't that a pretty metallic-y green? I came home to this, and we'll talk about this in a second. But that's sitting at my door. Well, in my box. It wasn't at my door. And I wanted to show you guys that I finished something. I need to get going with my Sirdar Halloween. I am like surrounded by Halloween. This is my happy right here. But look what I finished. And I say finished because in the tutorial, she's got a branch here and she sews his little toes basically on. And she's got a hangy thing. Now, I probably will add the hangy thing, but I had to do the beak with, like, in her tutorial that I linked before. I'll link it again down below if I remember. If you really want it and I forgot, just let me know. But, because I followed a tutorial and I can't remember her name right now. I'm really bad about that for even like people that I know and my friends and stuff. So it'll be linked down below. But doesn't he look retro? And he's crochet, but he's very in the style of the macrame owls, and I'm in love with him. And I fully plan to still do one with a dark orange tummy, and I want to do one with a yellow tummy. And I found on eBay the kits that I think, when I said I have a macrame owl that's out in my entryway, I think whoever made him used the eyes and the beak kit for him. Like, I went and kind of inspected him when I found them on eBay. So I ordered one. Very excited. And and I'd like to get one more because I'd like the other two to have the owl face, the kit face. But if not, I mean, I think I did okay. And I think I did okay with his eyes. She wanted you to stuff the little bill, but I don't know. I think it looks okay. You know, it stands out. Like, from the side, it really stands out. But it stands out on its own without being stuffed. And then it flattens down into this, you know, like the curved beak of the owl. So I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? Do you like him? Do you love him? I love him. I very much love him. I'm going to do some other colors too, but I want to get the brown with the different colored tummies done. And I was considering doing the hangy thing, but getting a long dowel or branch and hanging either all three of them on here that I want to make brown, or at least those two, and hang this guy somewhere else. I want owls everywhere. They're so cool. But anyway, so yeah, I got him finished. Mostly. Like I said, just need the hangy thing. And yeah, let's talk about this real quick, because you guys know that I that I had found that Facebook group. I think there's several of them, but I know a couple of them merged, or at least one of them merged into this group that I'm about to talk about. But it was for when the Joann stores started closing, people were mass buying, of course. I'm not going to lie and say I wasn't one of them. But they were buying stuff for, like, buying for other people. So, like, they'd be like, oh, I'm at this store today, and here's everything they have. And they might show pictures or whatever, or they'd be like, list what you want. And they would shop for you, essentially. And then, you know, afterwards you can pay them and get your stuff. And sometimes it was a destashing. It wasn't like shopping, but they'd be like, oh, I bought way too much of like this and this and this. Who wants it? This is the price, etc. I got some yarn. I got some of the green gecko before Bella sent me some recently. I got some from there. I got a Halloween yarn from there. I can't remember what, anyway. So I had made a post asking if anybody had picked up the Woobles kits, which I know. Well, I haven't really like voiced my opinion on here. I've talked to some of my friends about it. I am not the greatest fan of the Woobles so far from the looks out, you know, or look in or whatever. But then I found out, I know this is dumb, but I found out that they had, like a special crochet hook in each kit that had to do with the topic of the kit. And you know, I couldn't resist some of the Halloween stuff. This is before they had the countdown calendar, and I think they have some like other kits out now. But I know for a fact they had others besides this. But what I focused on were two of them. A Frankenstein, which is so cute, and a bat, which is also so cute. Well, I asked if anybody had them, and one gal had one kit. So, I was gonna make sure I didn't show my address. I got the bat. I got the bat from her, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, hold on. And she sent this too. I don't know if my store's ever had that. It's just a paper bag. It's nothing like, it's like kind of like a big lunch sack, but it has the hashtag handmade with Joann. Show us what you've made. Aww. And then this side says Joann handmade happiness. Aww. Oh, did I tell you guys that I got a basket? Also from that group. I think that was when I was not feeling good and I wasn't making videos. And now it's piled with yarn. I will show it to you in the next video. But I got a basket. I'm so excited. And that's what I did. I said I was going to put yarn in it right away, and I definitely did. Anyway, back to the Woobles kit. So I also thought, like, okay, they put so much detail on this, you guys. Let me just say. First of all, here's the picture of the cute little bat. And I believe her name is Luna. Yeah, Luna. Oh, right by my finger. Luna the bat. How cute is that? How stinking cute is that? And there's little bats. And there's even a spider because they did a whole holographic spider web. My voice is still not 100%. I'm sorry. But they also do stuff like all the scary things included. And that's, you know, definitely like more of a Halloween-y thing. I'm assuming the regular kits don't say all the scary things included. And it's in like a spooky font. And there's, to show the, like the tutorial, like there's more spooky font where it says meet your next frighteningly addictive hobby. And to show that tutorial, there's like a Frankenstein or a witch hand. I think it's Frankenstein because there's scars on it and stuff. So, I mean, just cute little things, you know. Oh, it's so adorable and I'm so excited. I guess this lady had picked up like 5 or 6 of them, so she had offered some up. And I saw her thread before and they were all gone. Well, she contacted me when I put up the post asking for a bat or Frankenstein, and she said she had one left, so I nabbed it. And it's squishy. Do we open this today? Or do I make you wait for another video? It's not that I want to make you wait for another video, but I think I might wait. I don't know, just because it's new and I just got it today and I kind of want to dig into it, but I kind of don't. Just the packaging's so cute. I'm going to. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to let it just sit there. But I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or like maybe on my next day off, which is in a couple days. So maybe I'll do it then. But I just wanted to show you. I love him, her, them. I love them. So I got my first ever, possibly only ever Woobles kit, unless I find a really cheap Frankenstein. Or like, I don't know what other Halloween ones they have, but if they had like a pumpkin or something, I'd probably be down for that too. Even though like, can I make a pumpkin? Yes. Oh, it's way too high up there. I have random Halloween I actually have a video of my Halloween crochet stuff, and one of the things is a pumpkin that I made. So I mean, like, can I make a pumpkin? Yes. But would it be cool to have a Woobles one with the crochet hook? Also, yes. So if I found like a cheap one or ghost or something, Halloweenish stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'd probably be down for that. I guess we'll see if that ever falls into my lap, you know what I mean? I might make another post in the group just to see if anybody has them. I haven't seen any. I saw the bat, like I said, and then like nobody even answered my post with like having a Frankenstein or anything like that. So I will be happy with my Luna bat though. She's so cute. And like, I'm sure I can use the pattern, like, because that's my thing. I don't love the Woobles yarn. Like, I've felt it before, like in Walmart when they had it there and stuff. And I don't know. I think if I did it with regular yarn, I also, I want to make some bats out of there's a pattern I posted on my personal Facebook. So I'll share that with you after I make some. But I found another bat pattern that I would like to try. I'm not, like, I do some amigurumi, but I'm not like the amigurumi go-to person. I'm the blanket go-to person, right? But yeah, that's most of my Halloween excitement. It's so nice to have August here. And like, I don't know, like I said, I know it's like a joke. Like, I'm not really being like princess birthday all August or anything like that, but I do like to joke about being that way. Like, I don't really feel like I need to celebrate my birthday every day in August, but I still like to do a little, like, I don't know. It's not even birthday related. It's just something special to me. Is like, since I feel like the colder months are coming, I like to really get like I have a pumpkin cupcake candle lit. Well, not the second because I'm not out there, but by my working desk. I don't know, just little things, So I like to do something kind of spooky every day. I even considered the owl as something spooky because, owls are a Halloween staple too, right? Especially, have you ever noticed that some things are more, well, of course some things are more popular each year, but owls were quite popular probably in general in the 70s, but like I remember when I was a kid in the 80s, there was like a lot of owly things for Halloween. Like I feel like there was even a those masks where you had the little plastic suit and you had the plastic mask and you could hardly see or breathe in them, but that was your trick-or-treat outfit. I feel like there was an owl. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there was. But owls seem to be bigger, I don't know, back in the day, even though they're very much awesome and cool now, at least to me. So anyway, I think that's all I had today, but I wanted to share it with you and excuse me. And I will add the video clips here at the end, but I will otherwise talk to you guys later. All right, I love you. Bye, guys.